What's going on, y'all? It's your boy GP and rocking with me on the AquaMethodPodcast. And before I introduce my guest for this week, I want to say that I will be changing the name of the podcast only because there's no legal reason or no cease and desist, nothing like that. It's just that when you look up my podcast, whatever I decide to name it, I want you to know that it's me, GP, Grasshopper GP, Glenn Pierre, whatever. I just want you to know that it's coming from me and no confusions and all that stuff. So I've been thinking about it and going back and forth with different names. So if y'all have any ideas, just let me know. And that's what it's gonna be. But we'll talk about that later, and we'll go right on into the show. Today I got a very special guest with me, good friend of mine. We talk all the time, and I told her that this episode could either be the best episode or the worst, because I normally have notes in my mind and a direction of what I want to talk about and stuff like that. This one I have no idea what we're going to talk about, so this could be an hour-long podcast, which is the max, or it could be 15 minutes. Who knows? So go ahead and introduce yourself, love.
Hey, I'm Melaina, and we're basically know each other.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and So what's going on? What's going on today? How you doing?
I'm fine. Basically school. So that's my main focus. What's going on during every week.
What you going to school for?
Public relations, and I'm minoring in business.
All right, cool.
So I really don't know what I want to go from there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused on that.
No, that's the scariest part. Once you get a degree is what you do with it,
Mm-hmm.
And it might take you a little while to get some, but once you get some, you get the credentials, you get the education, because you'll learn more at the job,
right,
than you do in school.
Right. Definitely.
But that's good, man. That's good. That's good that you have a plan. I mean, you have a degree plan at least,
Right.
So but that's cool. So what would you like to do with that degree?
Well, I've been thinking about. I'm into fashion, so
okay.
What I want to do is kind of be a public relations agent for a fashion agency, or maybe just like maybe a model or something, be like their assistant.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm kind of going for right now, but I don't know. I'm really stuck on what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I've been kind of confused on like graduation date and everything, so that's kind of like what I'm thinking about right now. I haven't really gotten to that far to think about like what I actually want to do.
Would you be willing to leave Louisiana?
Yeah, definitely,
Right.
because I hate Louisiana. Oh my God.
I ain't gonna say that. I don't hate it here, but I know that there's more out there.
Maybe hate is a strong word. I really, like, it's some things about Louisiana that I feel that can't be replaceable.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to like just start something new and something fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Lafayette's like really too small for me.
Yeah?
And, yeah. I come from a small town.
Yeah, me too.
But Lafayette, now that I've been here for like a couple years, I feel that it's become more a small town than just like the city that I thought it was back in freshman year. And I just like, I want stuff to move kind of faster. And, I like the city life. So I definitely want to.
Have you ever traveled?
Yes.
To cities?
I've traveled Las Vegas, Denver. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, so I used to go there a lot. Just Atlanta, places in Texas, Miami. So it's like I like being in a city where it's something different, like almost every day.
Okay.
So,
what made you go to UL? What made you decide UL?
Okay, so to begin with, this wasn't the major that I intended to go into. Back in high school, I was really into, like I said, fashion. So I either wanted to do fashion design or fashion merchandising. And once I got here, they exit out the major completely. So I was stuck in between, doing something that I really didn't want to do or doing something that kind of was geared toward it. So they said that I can go into marketing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I went into marketing with a minor in fashion merchandising. And I hated it. Like, I just really hated marketing, like business and, math is just not my forte. So
right.
I definitely wasn't going to do that, in my life. Like, I just couldn't see doing something that I couldn't enjoy during, like, classes, not being able to pay attention and everything. I just, figured out by my sophomore year by my sophomore year, I figured that this is not the major for me, so I need a change. So, which is why I went into public relations.
All right.
But yeah, that's how I ended up at UL. Basically, that's how my sister ended up at UL too, because she just,
How you feel about the school?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like UL. It's something different. I went to an all-black school in high school, so I really wanted to experience something different. Going to, like a public white school, basically.
Yeah.
It's just, it's different. I really like the diversity, though.
Yeah.
But it's just some things, you can get from an HBC that you just can't get here, like the tradition and everything. But as far as like education, I really love that it challenges me. So I really like UL for the challenge and the diversity of students. So.
All right, cool. So you done traveled a lot. So what made you come to Louisiana if you're from Cleveland?
Oh, okay. So my grandmother is from here, and my mom moved. She's originally from Louisiana as well. She moved to Cleveland for after college, I believe, and she stayed there for like 10 years. Well, we obviously, popped up in the middle of that. So what my mom has told me is that our grandmother wanted us to be able to see us more often and, be able to experience having grandchildren. So, which is the reason why we left Cleveland. I wasn't there for like a long time. It wasn't like I really grew up there. I just was born there. I really grew up in Louisiana, so that's what I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I could tell. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed because your accent is very Louisiana. So
Yeah. Like whenever I go up there and visit, they say that I sound like Southern.
Yeah.
Me and my sister sound Southern, so it's just like the Louisiana accent is just what I am.
She has Melaina has a twin sister. And so how was it like growing up with a twin, somebody looking like you all the time?
I knew you was gonna ask me that question.
With the same face, same birthday, all that stuff.
It's just it's honestly just like having a regular sister. Like,
what's the biggest difference between you and her?
Biggest difference?
Yeah. What's
her
your sister's
face
name?
is Caleb.
Okay.
So we don't have matching names or twin names.
Okay, wait, that's stupid. I think that's corny.
Yeah, it's kind of corny. But the biggest difference between us is that she has a round face. I have a oval, long face, and like people, that's how most people kind of knew, but we still look so much alike that most people really don't realize how our face is structured. So they don't know us, so they just say twins, which I don't mind.
Right.
So.
I didn't think y'all was twins. I mean, y'all look
really?
alike. Y'all look alike, a lot alike, but she's a little shorter than you. And I just thought that she was your younger sister.
Yeah.
I knew that y'all were sisters. I knew y'all couldn't be like cousins or anything.
I probably had some type of shoes that made me look taller. I'm an inch taller than her.
Okay.
I'm not that much taller.
Okay.
But, yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Who's the one that gets in trouble?
Who's the one that gets in trouble?
Who's the trouble one?
We're both troublemakers.
All right.
But we don't make that much trouble,
Okay. Okay. Who is most likely to get locked up for a night?
Neither one of us.
Oh, that's good.
Like, we're too scared of all that. Like,
all right, that's good.
Just,
that's good.
Yeah, we're definitely not like that. We never been suspended from high school and never.
Well, that's good.
Like maybe a couple write-ups in high school,
right,
talking back maybe.
Yeah.
But nothing
Who's more likely to talk back?
Both of us. Like, we're both feisty. We both have that little snappy attitude and everything. So.
What would be the biggest difference between y'all two then? Like something she would do that I'm like, okay. I'm never doing. Or something you would do that she would.
Okay, so basically I grew up more being blunt. Like, during high school, we really weren't, talkative. If somebody was picking on us, I really wasn't, like, the type of person to kind of stand up and, address it. I would just, kind of brush it off. But as growing up, I, realized that people are going to push you over and everything, so you have to stand up and talk for yourself. So I became a more blunt person. I really just, like, say how it is, and, I try to care about other people's feelings, but, I really don't. Like, if it comes out the wrong way, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But my sister has become more blunt, too. Like, she kind of, like, sometimes we get in arguments and she hurts my feelings. So, yeah.
What would be the big thing that y'all argue about? Or most common thing y'all argue about?
Most common thing? Stupid stuff. Maybe, like, like maybe she'll go into my makeup, or maybe I wear some of her clothes, and I don't tell her, I don't ask her, and she doesn't ask me. So when I find out, I'm like, so, you know, what's this? Like,
Right.
but that's like, you know, we barely have arguments.
That's good.
You know, so we get along.
How old are you again?
I'm 21.
You're 21, so
Yeah,
you're a
I'm about
little
to be
younger.
22 though.
That's good. Let's just say 22.
Yeah.
So you're a little younger than me, and like I'm old, but I'm young old because I'm 27.
Yeah.
I feel old though, cause like I'm not with the Snapchat and all that stuff like
Okay.
that. So like, what is about Snapchat that you youngsters seem to like so much? I don't understand it. And like, no, that's people a lot older than me with it, and there's people my age with it, but I just don't get it. Like, what's the point? What you doing?
I think what I like Snapchat. That's like that's the social media site that I use the most. I don't really be on Twitter no more.
It seems like that.
Yeah,
it seems like there's a shift.
Yeah, it is a shift. Like first it was Facebook for us, like when we was teenagers.
Right.
Then Twitter became popular by the time, like, kind of senior year for me, which was like in 2012. To kind of like
You was a senior in high school in
13.
2012?
Yeah, I was a senior.
I had graduated college a year
so weird.
after 2012.
But
yeah, before 2012.
But yeah. So like 2012 to like maybe 14, 13, 14 a little bit. That's when Twitter was really popping for me.
Okay.
And then Snapchat became more popular as it more people joined and stuff. I really like it because you can just kind of control what you see. So like tapping through people's Snapchats, like most people go in there and talk, you know, do more daily stuff. So like if I want to be nosy or something,
right.
I just go in there and stuff. But you know, I just enjoy having the control of, you know, being able to see what I can see. And you know, so I follow a lot of people who I follow like a lot of YouTubers and people who vlog a lot. So I like, it's interesting to see like what they do on a daily basis. So
I still feel like there's still a place for Twitter.
Yeah, it
Facebook is more. Facebook is falling off. It's not that it's falling off. I feel like it's more personal.
It is.
Like it's for your family and for your close friends,
Right.
and for, you know, maybe networking with jobs and stuff like that.
Right.
Twitter's for everybody. You know, that's like, I'm gonna show everybody all of this.
Yeah.
And I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I think they serve a purpose. I just don't see the purpose in Snapchat. It's not for me.
It's not for everybody, but I understand what you're saying. Like everything, all those social media sites are for different things. Cause I use Facebook to kind of just catch up with people.
Right.
I don't post certain pictures on Facebook, you know, that I would post on Twitter. So, because I have family and stuff on there.
Of course
I don't want them
absolutely.
I don't want them to see all that.
All right. So, do you feel that, because like I'm not sure what is the distinction of generations, but I'm almost certain that we're in the same generation.
Same generation, yeah.
Right. Because you're only 6 years younger than me. So, what do you feel that your age group, let's say 17 to 22, 17 to 23, like, do you feel that your generation, that little age bracket right there, is more narcissistic than older generations? Because y'all have more venues to show yourself.
Yeah, we are.
You're more ready to.
Yeah,
show
ready
yourself.
to. Yeah. That's why I kind of I've been, you know, keeping that out a little bit. That a lot of, not even our age, but like people that are younger than us, that's kind of like maybe between 15 to like 18 a little bit. Yeah. They use social media so much, like, to get popular.
Right.
Like I see a lot of things on Facebook and, you know, Twitter that, you know, just circulate around. And it's real interesting to see how like social media back then for us wasn't like that.
Yeah.
You know, like putting up videos and getting famous off of it, or like, you know, doing certain things.
It didn't happen as frequently.
It didn't happen as frequently. And now it's like almost every day you see something new that's funny, or like, you know, somebody's campaigning, or maybe somebody just cracking a joke and it's funny. Right. You know, and everybody sees it. Like millions of people see it, but like back in the day, like we weren't doing that. So I think it's still kind of it's certain age groups are different still. Yeah. Even between like 20s to like the teenagers. So.
Yeah, it's interesting though.
It is interesting.
Because like, I mean, because you're right, because the kids are a lot younger than us that are using social media. feel like do you feel like it's dangerous or?
A little bit, because now that it's so, I see a lot of younger people on there. Like, social media wasn't like I joined maybe when I was like 15.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that was kind of like a good age, being on Facebook and everything.
Right.
But Twitter wasn't existing, Snapchat, all that stuff wasn't existing.
Yeah.
So Facebook was like that family oriented, space.
Yeah.
But a lot of younger girls, like a lot of younger boys and girls, like 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds, are like on these social media sites, and I feel like you don't think you're too young for that, but then again, you kind of have to look and be like, the parents are, letting them be older. I feel like parents are letting people be older than they are.
I think that the parents now, they just don't know no better.
Maybe
when we become parents, and our kids are at that age, I think they're not gonna be able to get away with anything.
Yeah.
Because like there's no way that, because I know about your Twitter, I know about your Facebook, if they're still around.
Right.
I know about your search history. If you're looking at, if I look at my computer and I see ain't nothing in the history, that means you're looking at something dirty.
Right.
You cleared the history, took off the cookies and all that stuff. I know all about it.
Right.
I know all about it. You ain't gonna be able to fool us at all. I feel like we easily fooled our parents.
Right, because they were so,
they ain't know nothing about it.
Yeah, there was just
my mom just got a Facebook at age, I think my mom was like 49 or 50 when she got a Facebook. I'm like, why are you on Facebook? You don't need that. Like, what's the point of you being on Facebook?
My mom still, like, she's like 50, so I feel like she should still know, like, but she always asks, like, what is this? So what are you doing? Like, you're pressing those pictures, like, go back to it. I was like, I can't, Mom. Like, this is Snapchat. This is how it works. Like, you can't go back to it. And she just, she wants to learn, but I think she's just, like, at the age to where it's just not going to sink in no more. So.
But the good thing about it is, it's obvious. I'm not divulging any secrets to anybody listening, but like the good thing about it is it could be a communal event if something happens. So Drake and Future drops an album, a mixtape, a mixed album, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So how you feel about that? You listen to it?
I have not listened to it yet, but I hear so many good things about it. I love Drake. Like, that's my baby. Like,
so I
love Drake.
You was pro Drake with the Drake Meek Mill thing.
Definitely.
All right, so this is a good question. Okay, because this is something that has been bothering me for a while.
Okay.
I care deeply about who writes lyrics.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Honestly, like, I feel
being
like
6 years younger than me.
Being 6 years younger than me, it has a difference, but I really don't feel like it's, I feel like Drake does write his stuff. You cannot tell me Drake does not write his stuff. Okay, he might have a little ghostwriter here and there, but, like, I just can't grasp, like, even no matter what you put in front of me, I am not going to believe that he does not write his stuff. Like, write majority of his stuff.
I would say that he writes, if I had to guess, I have no statistical evidence to back it up, but I would guess that he writes, I'm going to say 80%.
Yeah, like, okay. Yeah.
And that matters, but like so you have to care. I care. Like, to me,
yeah.
Cause I'm a musician.
Okay.
And like, personally, I don't care if I'm writing a rhyme. I don't care if it's shit. I don't care if it's dookie. I don't care if it's poo-poo. I know that it came from me.
Right.
So if people like it, they like it because of me.
Right.
If they don't like it, they don't like it because of me. You know what I mean?
But Drake has that flavor. Like, you really don't even have to. He could put out something that's so, like, repetitive, like, just like Hotline Bling.
That's absolutely right.
Like, he could put out something that he says the same thing over and over, and it's still popular. So
outside of Drake, who you into right now?
Outside of Drake,
in rap music.
Future, definitely. I still haven't listened to their collab though, but when Future dropped his album,
Dirty Sprite 2?
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Did you get it from Best Buy?
I should support though. Yeah. But I bought it on my phone. I bought the album, so. Do
you feel like you and your friends, are y'all willing to buy physical copies, or is it strictly digital?
No, because like I feel that it's kind of a little bit cheaper for me to buy it on my phone. I purchased off Google Play.
Okay.
So like I get subscriptions for everything. So I don't have to pay like $10 for just one CD when I can pay $10 per month for multiple CDs. You know.
But are you streaming so you don't really get to keep them?
I keep them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't stream.
Okay.
I don't just stream. I keep the albums as well.
Okay. So
it's just more beneficial for me because keeping up with CDs, like I think that era is gone now.
No,
so.
it's finished. No.
Yeah.
I still buy them. That's why I feel like a grandpa. Like I still get the CDs because I don't know. I just like to hold it. I like to have it. I like the artwork and stuff like that. And I feel like I mean, you can still lose it because it gets scratched up and all that stuff,
Right.
but I ain't got to search for it, and my hard drive is just right there. You know what I mean? Like I try. In my car, I got like 4 CDs or something, but I try to hide them if I got a girl in the car because I don't want her to think I'm like some lunatic, some anti-technology lunatic or something. Like I'm very pro-technology. It's just like with the music, I like the CDs. I don't know. I'm weird.
Yeah.
Weirdo. Old
But
weird
yeah,
fella.
we definitely don't. Yeah, we don't do that.
What's
we don't
the-
buy CDs anymore.
What's the most disappointed you've been in an album?
Okay, let me start by saying this. I'm the type of person that maybe I feel that I have to hear the hype of something for me to actually go and listen to it. Most things I really don't go and listen to it. My sister, I wish my sister was here. Like she's on top of it every time something comes out. She can like elaborate on it. But I'm the type of person that I have to hear the hype of it first.
Yeah.
To see like for me to be convinced that I need to listen to this. That I need to take the time out my day. Doing stuff to listen to an album. So with that being said, maybe the most
like you was excited, you bought it. And you listen to it and like, oh man, I can tell you mine.
It's been a while since that has happened to me because, like I said, I don't really invest money in something that I know that I might not like. So that's why I try to hear the hype of it first before I have to put money into it. So
I was like that for a while until I don't know. I just started buying stuff, and I just like, you know what? I'm not gonna listen to it at all because I can listen to the whole thing for free. Like because YouTube's gonna have it, all the blog sites and websites are gonna have it.
Right.
So I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm gonna get it blind. Just go get it and just put it in. If I like it, awesome, because it's a surprise.
Right.
But if I don't like it, then I just
Do you return it?
No. I just
keep it.
just take the L and just remember, like, because I have like a folder of CDs and I just look at them and like, that was some trash, that was some shit, that was dope. The most disappointed I ever been with an album was Wiz Khalifa's Rolling Papers.
So what about it? Like, what about it that you didn't like?
Like, cause like Wiz Khalifa is dope. He's a really good rapper. He's a really, really good rapper. But like, every song can't be a pop song. Every song can't be a radio.
Can't be like a radio. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? They could have like, for me, a perfect album would have, if there's 15 cuts, it'll be 3 of them. They'll be radio cuts. The rest of them are about you. You know, they're deep about you, about your situation, like your experience and stuff like that. And honestly, the whole album was radio hits, and I didn't like it. I didn't care for it, and I bought it. And I was excited. I got the album, I got the CD, put it in, and you had Black and Yellow, which is cool, and you had Get on My Level.
Okay, yeah.
Back in the day, and I'm like, that's cool, but like not every song can be like that. And then the I Roll Up shit, I'm like, that's gonna be the song when that came out as a single. I'm like, that's gonna be a song I'm gonna skip all the time.
Why?
Like,
I like that song.
I hate that song. that's for the chicks, man. That's for the ladies.
It is for us.
That's for the ladies. But
You're right.
Were you so you're 21, about to be 22. That put you at what, 19 what?
When that song came out?
No, when how old are you? 1990.
Oh, 3.
1993. So you was really young then. 93, I was 5. So I was 5 years old in 93. Were you around with Keenan and Kel?
Yeah, like I loved them. Oh my god!
I mean, cause Keenan and Kel, I guess like that was like 99. So I was like 11.
Yeah.
That'll put you 99 will put you at 6.
Yeah, in that range.
All right, so I guess you can appreciate it still.
Definitely like the 90s, like even though like I really wish I was older in the 90s, because
that was the best time to grow up.
Yeah, like it seemed like it was the best time to grow up. Like all the music, like all that hip hop, like in every like R&B, I still listen to all that stuff today. Like
the best music in all the history to me came from New York in the 90s.
Right.
To me, the best rap music, period. But I asked you that because Keenan and Kel reunited last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know. I heard that they weren't
weren't
talking.
Cool. Yeah, they weren't cool for a little while. Well, I don't know why. I heard some rumors that Kel had gotten into some drugs, and Keenan didn't really care for that. But I don't know how true that is. And the only people who know the truth is them two and people closest to him. But it's good, man. Like, they was really close.
They were. I love them. Yeah. I love them together. Like, they were so funny.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I heard that they weren't talking. I'm like, why? Like, what? Why?
They were so close. They could have did so much together.
Right.
You know, but Kel's back on Nickelodeon and Keenan's still Saturday Night Live, which is dope. He's a old head now.
He is. I love him on Saturday Night Live. It's funny. Like, whenever I watch.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing him.
So what are you watching on the telly?
I really don't watch television. Like, I just feel like I'm.
You just Netflix and chilling?
No. Netflix will bring on all the best things.
For the listeners, it's strictly audio, so you can't see her. But Melaina is a very attractive young lady, very very pretty, and but she has a boyfriend. So if she's Netflix and chilling, she's only Netflix and chilling with him, which is good, but unfortunate for the rest of us. You want to talk about him? You want to talk about how you met him? Well, how you met your boyfriend? We want to talk about it. We want to talk a good 5 minutes on that.
Okay, so basically we were in high school.
This is down here, right?
No,
this is in Cleveland.
This is in Louisiana. But I thought you was talking about Lafayette.
Okay.
No, okay. So we met in high school. I just broke up with my previous boyfriend, and we were in a band. Me and my sister were in a band. We all were cool with all the band people. So everybody that's in the band is basically popular.
Yeah,
so
that's dope.
So one of my friends back at the time knew him, and previously we had like a few conversations. We took classes together, so I would see him around. I just never paid attention to him. And during that time, you just want somebody to talk to you, and you just want attention. Yeah. So my friend, the girl at the time was my friend, she told me that this guy liked me, and I was like, who's that? And she described him. I was like, I think I know him. Like I said, I really didn't pay attention to him. Right. So I think somehow I got his number, and I asked him about it, and he was like, acting shy and stuff, and how guys are. And then he basically, he confirmed it that he did, have interest in me or whatever. Right, so I was like, okay, well, this is cool. Like somebody likes me outside of my previous boyfriend. Right. So we just started talking from there, and it just grew from that. But, we met in high school. So I was a sophomore, he was a junior. So.
Okay, all right, that's cool. So. She told me she had a boyfriend, and I like to mess with her on that. And I was like, I guess like different traits a guy would have just based on her. And I was hitting them out the park. Like everything I said was right. And we're going to do it again.
Okay.
Let's see if I can remember.
Okay.
He's light skinned.
Correct.
He has tattoos.
He has tattoos.
He's tall, like 6 foot.
Okay, he's like 5'11", so it's like the borderline. It's fine with me because I'm like super short, so it's fine with me.
How do you feel about that? Would you date a short dude? Yeah.
I wouldn't date nobody that's shorter than me, but
of course not. You're like what, 5'2"?
Like 5'2", 5'1", 5'2". So like definitely no one shorter than me, but like you just gotta be a little like if I put heels on, I don't want to be taller than you. I can be the same height as you.
What's up with tall chicks wearing heels, yo?
Because I'm short. It's super weird. Like
I'm a short fella.
They look super. They just look gigantic with heels on, and that's just weird to me.
Because my ex-girlfriend, she told me that like that's just something like girls, it makes them feel prettier.
Yeah, it does.
And it makes sense, but still, like, I think you're pretty now. That was like when we was dating. That was like our first fight because we was going to my cousin's wedding, and
don't tell me she took a long time.
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't that. No, we I'm like we were talking about what we was gonna wear, and she's already like 5 inches taller than me, so she wants to wear heels. It's gonna make her a solid 8 or something. I don't know. Like a solid 6 or 7 inches taller than me. I'm like, and I'm like, why would you
do that? Why would you do that?
Why? So that was like our first fight, and I'm like, you know what? She's right. She has the right to wear whatever she wants to wear.
Right.
You know, and you know, I got past it, and she wore heels, and it wasn't no big thing.
Yeah.
Didn't even care about it. But I never understood that because like tall girls always want to wear heels, and I don't understand it.
It is. You are already tall, but like I can see where you're coming from. Like we do. I love to whenever
y'all feel
I'm
like
going
superheroes or
somewhere.
something. Is it like your cape, like superhero cape?
I just love to dress up, and I love to be nice looking whenever the time presents itself. So I know for a tall, you know, just for any taller girl, that would be the case too. So they just want to, you know, who wants to wear a flat somewhere? You know, when you go into a wedding or you know whatever the club or anywhere nice like on a date,
and
you don't want to wear flats.
But some of y'all walk like baby giraffes with the ankle breakers and stuff like that. So, like some of y'all can't even walk in them things, man. Like
some people can't, but see that's why you're supposed to start young and start wearing them. You know,
start training.
Yeah, start training. Like you do the little training with the kitten heels, and then you graduate. So
speaking of fashion and what girls are doing nowadays, how you feel about fake asses?
I'm kind of indifferent because you know,
fake tuchuses.
And one aspect of it is just that a guy would like. I always ask my boyfriend all the time, like, you think my ass is big? Like, you think it's growing or anything? And you know, he was like, you just perfect the way you are. But you know, in a sense, like guys, I still feel that they glorify girls who do have it. But then they'll tell us we don't need it. No. So it's just like it's kind of like a contradictory on you. You know,
oh, that's good. That's good. We can talk about it. Yeah. Because I'm a dude and you're a chick. Okay. So we can talk about it. Okay. No, don't have a fake butt. Do not have a fake butt. You know why? Okay. Because your body type won't match it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You true. True. I bet.
Number one,
most times
you look like an alien.
Right. Sometimes. With the skinny legs and a big booty, and that does not look right. Yeah. No. It has to be proportionate.
It gotta be proportional. And two, I know what a booty feels like. Yeah. It don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Have you felt a fake ass before?
I mean, you know, listen, I have not. Okay. Full disclosure, I have not, but I imagine they feel like volleyballs. That's what I imagine they feel like. I feel like they feel hard. And like if you smack it, it'll sound like the skin of a conga drum. You know, like
it does look kind of tough though.
Like that.
Yeah, it does look tough though. So, but like in a girl's aspect, it's just that I feel like a lot of girls feel that guys glorify that. Like it's not even glorifying somebody that has like a fake ass. It's glorifying that like person that has all that extra done to them. Like they have their breasts done, so they're more perkier. They have a bigger butt. They have curves. They wear waist trainers, and it just kind of put a stress on us and like us normal girls.
But that's not. I mean, well, that I think that's 75% girls. That's 75%
us thinking that we're thinking too hard.
No. It's just like girls want to look like that. Yeah. So girls will look like that, and we glorify it 25%. I think it's 25% our fault. I'm gonna defend us. It phallic
is a little bit
species.
Y'all fault because. Okay, for example, Kim Kardashian. We all know she's fake, so you know. But you know, everybody just glorifies her. Like she has a nice, like, oh, she has a big butt. Oh, she got big boobs and all that. Yeah. And it's just that you know, somebody who doesn't have that, like I'm a smaller, skinnier person. Yeah. And you know, somebody who has body image issues will feel that guys only like that, or
that's fair, and it's a shame that the two forces are conspiring to generate this complex.
Right.
You know, this problem that girls like image issues. And I feel sorry for that. I'm sad to hear that.
Yeah.
That some people have image issues, and it's not their fault. It's just you know.
It's just like society definition of beauty, and like that's how we see it. That this is the definition of beauty. This is how we're gonna get guys to like us if we have this, and it's not true. Like no one really thinks like that, but in the back of our mind, we still feel that.
You feel like if I had that,
like maybe a lot more people would talk to me, or like
I could dig that.
So that's the only,
I can dig that because I mean, like, they look good. Like some of the plastic chicks look good, but like it's all about the appearance has to be. You have to have the initial appearance. You have to have that spark. You know. And then once we start talking, you have to have something to say.
Right. You have to have a personality.
So you got to back it up. But yeah, I don't like I've seen them. I could tell when I see it. Yeah. Like I don't like no fake asses.
It does look weird. It looks weird.
They're like too. Just make me cringe. Like why would you do that? Like I would rather a chick be flat. Honestly.
Really?
Honestly, yes, ma'am.
So you wouldn't go on Instagram or anything, and maybe some girls in her bikini or whatever and showing her booty. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna press like?
I'm gonna press like if it looks. I'm gonna press like if it looks real. If it looks real. If you don't look like some kind of cartoon character.
But what if your girl's right there sitting beside you?
If a girl's sitting right beside me, then I'm not on Instagram liking pictures. Like I'm smarter than that. Man.
Okay.
I've been playing the game a little long. I ain't bet 1,000, but I know what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's an interesting situation. What's up with girls with fake hair? What's up with fake hair? What's up with weaves?
Okay, so I'm just gonna say from my perspective of that. Mm-hmm. I'm a natural, so I get tired of doing my hair sometimes. Yeah. And the best option for me to protect my hair, I wear weaves for protection. Like some girls honestly, wear that for the look. Mm-hmm. But I wear it because I sometimes get tired of doing my hair. It's a hassle being natural. Mm. Like it's more money and everything.
Really?
So yeah, like products. Me and my twin, we went shopping like maybe a couple months ago. We collectively spent $100 on like a couple items. Like maybe we had 5 products, and it's like $100. It's like so much to be a natural. So it's like
being a girl is expensive.
Yeah, being a girl. Yeah, you're right. Being a girl is expensive. Makeup, hair, clothes. Have to keep up with ourselves and everything. Yeah. Like spending on products, all that stuff. Like so, it's expensive. But like
but I'm sure I'm sure your boyfriend wouldn't care. Like if you don't no makeup.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't care, but I care. So
good point.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I care. But with the weave, like I said, I wear it for protection. Mm-hmm. But I know a lot of girls. I feel that a lot of girls aren't comfortable with themselves. Yeah. And comfortable with their natural appearance. To always just wear like their natural hair if it's permed or if it's kinky, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. I feel that a lot of people aren't comfortable with that, and to just be more appealing and more normal for most people out here, especially. Like I see a lot of girls wear weave. Okay. So a lot of girls just do that. I don't know why. Like I always felt that a lot of girls are kind of hiding themselves behind it because some people look totally different with their real hair than just like weave. Like their hair can be super short.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, and then like they have weave, they put weave in every day, and then like when they don't wear that weave, it's just like, girl, what happened to you? Like what happened to your hair?
No, that's girls. Like the girls I've met, it disappoints me because they look so much better without it. Mm-hmm. Than with it. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I've seen so many girls that look so much better without fake shit.
And some people do, like, I know a lot of girls that do look better than, it's like they trying too hard. Like, it's just like you doing too much to, and sometimes I just feel like it's kind of for attention, just to be, like I said, just normal. Now that, like, cause I'm on college campus, so I see a lot of people who wear weave, and some girls are natural, some girls, just do the natural thing. But majority of girls like wear weave, and they wear it consecutively, so you never see them with their real hair. And it's like weird when you do see them with their real hair, because it's like, why don't you wear it more often? Like, are you that uncomfortable, or like, is it that you don't know how to do it, or is it that you're uncomfortable, wearing your hair?
What would be your advice? I'm gonna put you. You're gonna be the queen of all women. What is your advice to people who have image issues?
What would be my advice?
Yeah, just personally.
Personally, okay.
Personally,
Personally,
yeah. These are like rules to follow. This is like, if like, this is just something that helps me. Yeah. Do you have? Would you consider yourself to have image issues?
Yeah, somewhat, because back in high school, and sometimes even like from freshman year or whatever, I was.
All right. Well, the power went out on my laptop, and so that's why you might hear a jarring shift and change in tone and what we're talking about, because the power went out. But Melaina was kind enough to not only watch my stuff and not run off with it, she also stayed here and just hung out. Oh, by the way, I am recording again live from the comic book shop. So thanks to everybody who, thanks to Mr. Jeff for letting me do this again. So what we were talking about before that catastrophe, I was so scared. I thought I had lost everything. That was 40 minutes of magic that was about to go away. But what we were talking about before was, would you consider yourself to have image issues, and what would your advice be to people who have image issues? How could they get past it?
Okay, so yes, I do consider myself to have body image issues. Like I was saying before, back in high school and freshman year, I wasn't the weight that I am right now. I was just a little bit skinnier. It wasn't like a drastic change or anything. But a lot of people would say that, oh, are you eating? Are like, you just skin and bones, like, just things that normal people really don't think hurts people, because you're skinny and you're still like in shape, but you're not as voluptuous as most people down here. And a lot of people consider people who have body image issues are people that are bigger, and I don't want to say fat, but that's like thicker, and that's not always the case, because we suffer from that too. Like skinny people, skinnier girls. I talk to my friends, my best friends, we are skinny, and they're twins as well, and we're all smaller. Yeah, we're best friends. Right. That's like a different conversation, but yeah, we're all small, and we can all relate to people always, saying, just like cruel comments, like, yeah, I work at Forever 21. Okay. And I deal with a lot of customers that are unhappy about how they look, and then they'll compare themselves to me and say, oh, well, but you don't have all these problems with clothes not fitting. This store makes clothes for you guys and everything. And it's just like, I still, suffer from, people saying cruel things too. So it's not just for bigger people.
How would you get past it?
Okay, so I get past it by, actually, I try to, gain weight. That's the first thing I try to, get past with the image issues with me. Try to gain weight, try to do everything that I can do to gain weight. But then I just realized, like, this is how I am. My mom was small when she was younger, so this is just like genetic for me. And my boyfriend not criticizing me for my size, and my family, just saying, you don't need to do that, because when you gain the weight, you're not going to like it. Right. Or, whenever you gain the weight, it's not going to be where you probably want it to be at. So, like, just be happy, because you'll eventually gain the weight that you want to gain later on in life. But, as another aspect I go for just trying to get over it.
In general.
Yeah, just in general, like, just being happy with myself, being able to, do things that some people can't do, like, just working out and stuff, keeping myself feeling good, because if I don't love myself, who will?
Right.
So
you just got to be happy with yourself.
Yeah, I have to be happy with myself.
Because dudes have body issues too.
Really?
Yeah. We can't see. Here's the thing. Here's what it's like to be a man. I'm gonna just explain it to you in boldest terms I can imagine. Being a man, being a boy, whatever, being male means that if somebody chops off your foot, you can't cry.
Yeah.
You can't complain. You just gotta. I don't have a foot no more. You gotta deal with it. So being a man is sitting in a burning building and be like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, cause I'm short. I'm only 5'5", and I wish I was taller. I wish I was buffer and swoller. But I ain't gonna never grow.
Right.
I'm never gonna be taller. And the whole working out thing, that's something I gotta do.
Right.
Yeah, and that takes work. So you just gotta work at it. But just like you say, as long as I like the person in the mirror, that's all that matters.
Right.
That's all that means to me. As long as I can keep saying that fella ain't too bad. He needs to shave. If my mama saw me right now, man, it would be nothing nice. But that's good. That's good advice to have. Just love yourself. That's all.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you said before my computer shut down, you said that you were in the band. What you play?
Oh, okay. So I was in Fairview High marching band.
Okay.
And that was really a great experience. I played the flute, and then I became section leader, and then we had to learn how to play the piccolo. So that's what I like playing the flute, but I love playing the piccolo. That was something that I really enjoyed in my high school years.
I was in the band too. Played saxophone.
Really?
Yeah.
You look like a saxophone player.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You do.
We slide. not too brash. The cool guy saxophone player.
Right.
Yep. Well, that's dope. And you said that everybody got along. Yep. My high school band was pretty cool too. It was no band geeks, nothing like that. We didn't get that stigma too much. But you went to all black school though.
Yeah.
I went to a mixed school.
Okay.
So but it wasn't that bad. And the most popular guy, when I was in school, the big man on campus was a guy named LaRon Landry. Now, people listening to this who like football know LaRon Landry as a star safety, played for the Jets and for the Colts and stuff like that. And he was in band, so I'm like, if he's in the band, then, I mean, he's not the end-all, be-all, but, we can't be too nerdy,
right.
Can't be too bad.
Yeah.
But
you're right.
But being in band was dope.
It was dope.
People don't tell you how freaky the girls are in band.
We had some weird situations that happened in our band.
There's some stories.
Yeah, our stories.
We're not gonna discuss that here because there's a lot of things we just can't discuss yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of good times in the old band.
Yeah.
See, the thing about my band that would be different from yours is that because yours is all black.
Yeah.
So we had what was called the cool bus. It was 99% black people.
Okay.
They had 4 or 5 white people on there. It was like a reverse affirmative action. We'll let a few white people in there, but they had to dance to get on it. That was
for real?
Yeah, like getting jumped into a gang or something. Yeah, man. And these guys, I remember the upperclassmen at the time. These guys were so serious about it.
Yeah.
They were so serious about it.
Yeah.
That they would organize the seating arrangements and all that stuff. They had honors. They would bring fake champagne, sparkling white grape.
Oh my God.
White grape juice and have toast and shit on the bus. We had the coolest bus until they put a stop to that. They probably don't even do it no more. It's a shame.
It is a shame.
Yeah.
That's how it was for my high school band. We were so popular, and
so people wanted to be in band.
That wanted to be.
No, people wanted to be.
Yeah, we had majority of if you weren't a football player or a basketball player, most of the times you were in the band.
That's cool.
So band was super real cool for just people to do. It gave us something to do because we were from a small town, so. Kids needed something to do, and that's what was one of our outlets was to do. And
Friday,
we loved it. Oh my God,
something to do every Friday, man.
Right.
The away games were the best.
Oh, they were. I love leaving school early. Shoot, just to leave, go to another game. But yeah.
But yeah, man. So, like I said, this is like the 5th time I've done this at the comic book shop. What you think about it?
I honestly like it.
Yeah? Have you ever been here?
No,
inside?
I haven't been here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just something that I just passed by.
Yeah.
But this is like a spot that I probably would come again just to like study or something, just to have like conversation with people and stuff.
It's real cool. It's a real cool spot to be. Like these dudes, like we're actually recording after hours, cause Mr. Jeff lets people play their different board games and stuff like that. And these guys will stay here until like 12:30, man. They'll stay here for a long, long time doing this stuff, man. But yeah, no, it's a cool spot to be. Like, are you interested in comic books at all, or like superheroes and stuff like that?
No, not really.
Lishans, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I know. Not really.
Have you seen any of those Avengers movies and stuff like that?
I saw the recent one and I fell asleep in there.
Really?
Yes.
Why? How did you fall asleep in that?
We were on the road all day, and my cousins, they were here. We haven't seen them in so long, and they just wanted to do something. And we was like, we couldn't decide on like a movie that we all wanted to see, so we just settled for the Avengers, or the Marvel movie, the most recent one.
Okay.
And we went in there. It was it was like the plot was just. It was taking too long. So I was like, this is boring. Let me go to sleep. And then as soon as I woke up, that's when all the action started happening. So I stayed up.
That's good.
Yeah, so.
That's good. What would you and your boyfriend normally watch?
We like to watch scary stuff. Like we like to.
I ain't with no scary.
Yeah, we're into like the paranormal activities and.
Really?
Yeah.
That next one, that Ghost Dimension looks scary.
See, I wouldn't go see it without him. Like, okay. Cause like this is like stuff that we do all the time. Like we'll go see any type of thriller or any type of ghost movies. Like when we're at home and just like watching TV or like Netflix, we'll like look for like paranormal stuff, or we'll watch nature
really?
stuff. Like,
really?
He had me watching this nature TV show, and it was basically like Naked and Afraid. And basically they had a man and a woman. They were naked and they went off somewhere, and they had to survive off their survival skills. They were like professionals in this. But they were in a place that they never been in before, and basically they just had to survive for 3 weeks. So we watched it. It was pretty interesting.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, so that's the type of stuff we watch. We watch weird stuff. So
that sounds cool. I made a joke about the whole Netflix and chilling thing. How prevalent is that? Because I haven't like the girls I've met in my travels haven't had Netflix.
Okay.
There'll be some chilling, but not no Netflix. Right. Is that really going on? Is that really popular?
It is kind of popular though, because that's I watch Netflix when we're together, or just by myself I watch it. Yeah. But when you're with somebody else, it's like
So like I feel like if a girl comes over to a guy's apartment and he immediately turns on that Netflix, that's a signal now.
It is a signal, but yeah, just if I was single,
right.
I would just if I was in that situation, I really was just like, what you doing? Like Yo, I hope you're not getting no ideas because you're putting this Netflix on.
That's funny.
Nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna watch the movie and I'm gonna leave.
That's so funny. So like you see that red backdrop and that Netflix logo on the screen, and the girl be like, that's not happening tonight.
See,
I just came here to watch a movie. That's so funny. Like I can't even turn on this application on my TV now.
But see, like most guys just have that. I don't know. They just. That's what they live for, like the Netflix. Oh, you already know what's happening when we watch Netflix. Like we gonna go 20 minutes in the movie, and then you know what's happening after that.
That's so funny, man. That's so funny. So, Were you able to vote for Obama?
Yes, I was.
Yeah? Second time?
The second time I was.
Okay. All right. Would you vote for Kanye West?
No. I would. He is too egotistical, to me. Like, I just... Something about him has changed from when we were growing up with him and when he was younger and just coming out. Like, he is so different now. I don't really like his personality.
He does seem different. I think God rest his soul. I think it's because his mom passed away.
A lot of people I've talked to, just like general conversations, would say that it's probably because of his mom. Yeah. And which is, it's sad.
Yeah, no, I think like I don't know how I would change if my mom passed away. Yeah. I mean, he was like in his 30s when it happened, I think. Yeah. But still, you never prepare for that.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, Kanye West is a lunatic. But he's cool though. I like Kanye West.
Yeah, I still like his music and everything, but it's just like he's real dope though. A different person now. But I definitely wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
How would you feel if Kim Kardashian was the first lady of the United States?
No, I just cannot see her representing us. Like, no, she just.
If there was a celebrity that was, what celebrity would you like to see president of the United States?
Probably J. Cole.
Really?
Yeah.
J. Cole? Yeah. Why J. Cole?
He's just so down to earth and he speaks. He's really real with his.
He does seem really honest.
Yeah, he's really honest and he's, like I said, down to earth. So I think a lot of people will be able to relate to him, and also he'll be able to relate to us and know like what the needs are in our communities. Like doesn't like he's not flashy like most celebrities, in which I like about him. And he's just like a normal person. Like he hangs out. Like one time he was in LSU. He was at LSU, and he was just like hanging out with them. Like they were just regular people. No, I wasn't there. I wish I was there. I had to work that day, but I would have made that trip to Baton Rouge. But like videos that just surfaced from people that I knew that go out there, and he just seemed really chill. Like he wasn't being like all like big head and like acting like he was more than anybody else because he was famous. Like he really was just like a normal person. He was like a normal person.
Okay, that's cool.
So I would,
J. Cole for the presidency. Dope. Waka Flocka wants to be president. You saw that?
I can't take him seriously. Yeah, I saw it.
Nah, I think if I don't know how old Waka Flocka is. I think he's 28, 29. He needs to be 35.
30, yeah, 35.
To be the president of the United States. But I think if he was 35 with his current mindset, because who knows how he'll be, when he's 35.
Yeah.
How where his mind will be, but I think with his current mindset, if he was 35, he would absolutely do it. I think he would try.
Would. I actually saw. I don't know. I forgot the show what the show is called, but it's. He was on an interview. Yeah. And he was kind of elaborate. No, it was a TV show. Okay. What is it? I cannot remember on the top of my head. Okay. But anyway, it's nonsense, I think. And they were just elaborating on like what he meant by being a president, and like he did not seem like he was the same person that from Love and Hip Hop and all that, like with all that drama and stuff. Like he just seemed more mature with how he was answering his questions. I
think he is two different people.
Yeah, that's probably
from the music and from who he is. I think he's a lot more intelligent than he wants to give himself credit for. Because what you show people is what they're gonna think you are.
Right.
So people think you one way when you're another way.
Right. You're right.
But so what else are you into before we wrap this up? Like what you draw, you sing?
I don't know how to draw. Okay. I can't sing. Basically the only talent that I really like playing the piccolo, and I haven't done it in so long. Okay. I always think about like picking it back up and trying to be more skilled in it, because I was really skilled, and I just feel like because I haven't done it in so long, I probably lost a little spark. But
I tried playing on saxophone when I was in college because I hadn't played since high school, and it's a muscle. Yeah, The music I can still read, but like the actual playing it's still tough.
It's still yeah. Once you're not doing it like repetitively every day, because we did it every day.
Right.
So I know I probably lost a little spark. But other than that, I really don't do too much. I want to start blogging though, or,
that's cool.
Or doing the vlogs like this. This really interests me. So, like doing a podcast and the interviews.
How was it?
I really had fun.
Yeah.
Like I came here with the mindset that it was probably gonna be okay. Yeah. Like it wasn't gonna be as good as it is.
All right, that's cool.
But now that just it just kind of opened my eyes to know that I could probably do something like this in the future, or blog about something, or maybe do videos. Like I've been interested in becoming a YouTuber.
All right.
So I wanted to kind of gear my channel toward naturals and doing my hair, makeup, being a twin and everything, discussing like life situations.
Yeah, no,
so
you can do that.
This kind of like opened my eyes to like I really can do this if I really go forward with it. So
no, that's a lot of fun, man. I had a good time.
I did too.
And so it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. I liked it. Like I really enjoyed doing this. I would do it again.
The only thing is just my laptop shut down on me. I can't believe that.
It did again?
No. No, I'm powered up now. I'm locked in. But thank you, Miss Melaina. I appreciate it. Is there anything you want to promote? You want to promote your Twitter, Instagram, anything like that?
Well, I really don't post anything, but you can still follow me at Magic Love, and it's 2 C's.
Ooh, Magic Love.
Yeah, it's an old Twitter. Like I haven't changed my Twitter name in like forever, so you can follow me there.
All right. Well, this has been the AquaMethod Podcast, episode 11. As always, you can follow me at Grasshopper GP, spelled normally Grasshopper GP. If you're an advertiser and you want me to sell something on the podcast, just send me an email on grasshoppergp@yahoo.com. And this is Grasshopper GP official on YouTube with 3 S's because I can't spell. and that's it, man. It's the AquaMethod Podcast for now. Like I said, I'm thinking about changing it. I really don't want to change my name, but I'm thinking about changing it just so you know that it's coming from me 100% and no confusion with other stuff like that. And but thanks for listening. And AquaMethod Podcast, episode 11. Y'all be good.